Hey guys, John Bergsma live on site here at Beck's Trailer Sales over in St. John's. Listen guys, Beck's has got great supplies and we're going to talk to you about that a little later in the show. But today, two awesome reports, brand new area, brand new lake. Alpena ice fishing here on Grand Lake for big jumbo perch and a mixed bag of walleyes as well. Then we're going to slide down to Tawas and talk to you probably for the last time about any open water fishing. We've got Mikey Parnicki catching a lot of fish right there in the Tawas Harbor, casting big walleyes, big lake trout, and we got Gene Curvin up on the Ausable River whacking big steelhead. Got two awesome reports today. Stay tuned from here at Beck's Trailer Sales. So hey guys, like we talked about at the top of the show, Alpena's ice fishing is now going good. We've got safe ice on most of the lakes up there, but also pay attention to the fact whenever I say safe ice, I'm talking about foot traffic. I'm not talking about four-wheelers and cars and trucks. So you're going to have to get with local bait shops to see when that is actually going. So TJ Jaskowski, a good friend of ours and of the show, sent us an awesome report as you see the pictures going across the screen. TJ's been out for about 3 or 4 days now, started close to shore. He's worked out to 7 to 10 feet now. And the bite on Grand Lake is a tip-up dead rod bite with blues. That's what's going on. Now there's a couple of keys to getting on these fish. As most of you know, Grand is a very long lake, very similar to like a Torch or an Elk Lake. It's like 10, 12, 13 miles long, not real wide. So that gives you lots of sheer volume to deal with, and one of the best tools you've got is a Garmin Live Scope. When you're drilling holes in and around those gravel bar breaks, you're going to want to be able to drop down and slowly move that live scope to see out 100 feet in every direction. What you're trying to do is you and your group get on a bite where you can set up and be able to all catch fish. Having that underwater look of the live scope gives you that ability to look 100 feet in every direction rather than looking just straight down. Something like a Vexilar, it's going to be a great unit in circumstantial situations, but when you're out scouting and looking for fish to know where to start, nothing beats that live scope. So again, tip-ups and blues, set 6 inches to a foot on the bottom, either on a dead rod or on a tip-up with a light line. You know, 8-pound test fluorocarbon would be great. Now, if you're doing some jigging, you're going to want to use a small tungsten, white with pink dots, you know, something real loud and contrasting works good. You can either hook a very small minnow tail or a head on that, or you can go ahead and use a mousey or a waxworm. Either way, get up to Grand Lake. The Alpena area ice fishing has started and it's going good.
Angler Quest Pontoons, family owned and operated, built by fishermen for fishermen, with all of the fishing features you need and models designed for specific species. With plenty of room and a center console, Angler Quest Pontoons are the ideal boat for the fisherman and the family man. For more information, check us out at www.anglerquestpontoons.com or on Facebook and Instagram at Angler Quest Pontoons.
So hey guys, next stop of the day, we promised you one last open water report. It's going to come to you from the Port of Tawas. We've got Lake Huron's water still in that 35-degree range, so you might have another week or so of open water fishing. If you want to get out and do some unique casting for big walleyes and lake trout, you're going to want to call Mikey Parnicki Jr. from Real Operator Guide Service right there out of Tawas. Now he's been on an awesome bite. As you see these pictures going across the screen, I mean guys, he is just into them big time. Now you're casting either twitch baits or, now it's real cold this week, you could also cast, you know, white soft plastics, you know, let them sink to the bottom, snap hop it once, and then you're just going to hopping it back on a slow roll retrieve. Now that's going to work really, really well for a good week or so, and then I'm afraid to tell you that that'll be it for the open water fishing. This long range forecast has just got too much 20-degree stuff in it for that to keep going. But Mikey's been hammering them. Now, if you're looking for a river opportunity, right there north of Tawas, you can hook up with Gene Curvin on the Ausable River. Now, Gene's been really, really into some nice steelhead. Now that those super cold waters have come, super cold temperatures and conversely affecting the water. The rest of those lake-bound steelhead have been pushing up into the river heavy, and you've gotten a big surge of fresh fish in the Au Sable River, and Gene's capitalizing on it. As you see these pictures going by, this is just a fraction of what Gene sent me. He's really catching fish there, and it's a great time. So Gene Curvin on the Au Sable River, catching lots of steelhead, lots of different ways. It's a great adventure there out of Tawas, Michigan. And Mikey Parnicki for this last week of the season, trying his best to bust his way out of the boat launch. But you know what? Either way, there's some great fishing going on all over the state, whether it's Alpena or whether it's the Tawas region. Get out there and enjoy some really great fishing.
Damka Outdoors in Monroe is Southeast Michigan's one-stop sporting goods destination, featuring all your fishing needs, including live bait and the area's largest selection of custom-painted banded crankbaits. Damka Outdoors has a large selection of guns and ammunition, archery equipment, and supplies, as well as an archery service department and indoor archery range. Stop by today or shop our online store.
So hey, like I said at the top of the show, we're here at Beck's Super Center, the biggest trailer lot in the United States by like a bajillion percent. Chad at Beck's and the sales staff here has got a better selection than anybody around, and they've been selling trailers all over the country, as you might imagine. Now, if you're in the market for an industrial trailer, something like a gooseneck or a big heavy hauler, Chad's probably got the best selection of that anywhere in the country. And you know what? This is a tough commodity to buy. We've got awesome Legend trailers. Legend's what I pull my whole show display around in. I've had that trailer since day one, bought it here from Beck's. It's been an awesome trailer. But if you're looking for a trailer and under these tight supply circumstances, Beck's is the best for several reasons. One, they got the best prices and the best selection. And even if they don't have it in stock right now, which can be the case very rarely, they've got the best delivery rates to wait for that trailer. Why? Because they're the biggest, they're the best. People are taking care of them, and that way they can take care of you. So if you're in the market for a great trailer, stop by Beck's and get your best price, pick out your trailer, take it home with you. If you have to order it, Chad and the staff here will take care of you that way too.